Yeah, but I think people have to also remember these are not reasonable people, right? That we're dealing with in Iran.
As Iran has been the bad actor, carrying out these attacks on civilian ships and damaging a water desalination plant in Kuwait. Iran is refusing to back down, carrying out retaliatory attacks on U.S. targets in the Gulf region. An advisor to Iran's supreme leader saying if U.S. strikes continue for several more days, we will move into a phase of full-scale offensive operations. But as Iran tries to assert control over the Strait of Hormuz, CENTCOM is refuting the regime's claim that 2 oil tankers were sunk. CENTCOM saying, like most IRGC claims, this is false. Nevertheless, oil prices have spiked as a result of the tit-for-tat. Iran's currency taking a hit too, though, as it plunges to a record low against the U.S. dollar. Yep.
Certainly, the economic conditions in Iran are absolutely devastating. It's, I think, over 1.9 million rials to the 1 U.S. dollar. Serious pressure, but certainly no hope whatsoever that the peace deal that they were working on is going to work at this point.
Yeah, but I think people have to also remember these are not reasonable people, right? That we're dealing with in Iran. And I think the president deserves so much credit for what he's actually been able to do. Look, if this was easy, previous presidents would have done it. But this president has taken it on. Obviously, now they're not going to have a nuclear weapon. They're not going to be able to develop a nuclear weapon at this point, which is great for the whole world. But you look at where they are right now. Yes, they're economically, in dire straits, but they really are so depleted otherwise. The president always talks about the fact that their military is so depleted. They have no Navy. They have no Air Force. They have strategically taken out their missile production sites, their missile sites. All of it has lent itself to a place where I think the U.S. is in the best position to see something positive happen here. It was never going to be easy. It was never going to be clean.